Hello and welcome to this to Dublin Mind Body Experience Online. My name is Sonia from True Tarot Dublin, and today I'm here to talk about protection. I had a talk yesterday about cleansing your space. So cleansing your space, and hello Paul, and doing other things, cleansing your space is great. You might do that weekly or I don't know, monthly or every day, but that it's not the only things. So there is some times in our life, for instance, when our energy is not aligned. So for any reason, we can have a flu, or we might have a disagreement with someone, and it works in the same way. Let's say you go to the gym, you work out for an hour, and then you sweat a lot, and of course you have to wash away the sweat by taking a shower. The same way where you have a bad day at work, or you have a disagreement with someone, that it's energy, it's an exchange of energy, and we have to clear that up. So now what it happens, there are different ways to keep, even in hard times, our energy more aligned, and that comes with what I call personal protection. There are different ways in which you can like self protecting yourself, and for protection I mean keeping your inner energy at the top, it's waves. So, and there are different ways, and I will just touch few that I personally use. The first one, but there are many others, like there are people that put together their energy level by praying. So that it's the power of praying. It's a way. But if you are not comfortable for any reason to get on your knees and pray, there are other ways. Okay, so the what I call something that is passive, in which you don't really have to engage in an act like praying, is to make your own protection bag, your own protection bottle, your own protection pillow or moisture bag, depending on what you want to achieve. So let's say that, for instance, for this I use a lot of crystals. Okay, I really believe in the healing property of crystals, and crystals, I think the best way to use what nature has given to us, okay, to regain our level of energy back. So now there are different kind of crystals. You can include the crystals and herbs, and the two queen herbs that you can use are very cheap, easy to find, and it's lavender, and also chamomile, the chamomile flowers. Okay, they are very they have, even just if you smell them, just a calming effect. And of course, this is not a miracle, that you will be all right or less upset if you just go smell. This is something that if you use day by day, and make like a routine, on the long run, this will put your mind in a different vibrational wave. So I'll show you how, and these are herbs that you can find everywhere, even in the normal, shops, and are not expensive. There are other herbs that, can be more expensive, but, if you want something basic that it's gonna work anyway, this is what you can do, okay? So, let's say that you need, clarity. You have to take a decision. You need clarity to know if you're going, to the right path. Let's say you are going to choose which job to take or to make choices, okay? So, first of all, clarity of mind always give you an extra power to go to the right direction. So what I will do in that case is use a mix of herbs and crystals that give you protection, okay? So I'm gonna show you like the most common stones that you can find online, but please don't buy anything from China or for any supplier that because 85% those stones are not real. So the best supplier is someone that source their stones from the States. You have to pay a price for that, because if you get anything shipped from the States, they are very expensive, but don't buy on Wish and don't buy on eBay, because on eBay there are a lot of people that buy from China and then resell. So it's important that you are used the real stuff. When it comes to stone, okay, there are people that are, naturally attracted. There are people that, collect pebbles, when they go for a walk in the forest. So if you have a stone that it's not a crystal, it's not quartz, it's not a labradorite, it's not a selenite, then use that stone, because the best way to make your protection bag, your protection bottle to work is to attach, okay, your energy, the best one. So if you have any pebbles, I have, for instance, this one, it's not a crystal. This is a stone that's been with me, for years. I think I found it in some lake ages ago. So, the point is, whatever you're going to use is something that you have to attach, some kind of good vibration. So let's say you need a clarity. For clarity, first of all, collect a clear stone, okay? That can be also, a glass stone that you find on the sea, This is clear quartz, for instance, but you can also use selenite. Selenite is a good stone because it's a very feminine stone, okay? It's the stone that it's a protective stone that puts you, in touch with the best emotion that you can have. So for protection, you can take, like I said, I showed you yesterday, a clear container. And if you choose a container, the best things to use is glass, okay? If you don't have anything better, then it's plastic, like these bubbles. This can work very well with this simple protection. But for other things, especially if you're doing something for love or for money, glass, it's much better. But you can even find, a small jar, the jars that they have in the hotel for the jam. So The container, it's not important. It has not to be fancy or anything, because that is a personal stuff. It's not something that you are going to show to people. You are usually keep, let's say, this one, if you use something like this in your room, or the entrance of your home. So don't go for fancy, because it's not the container, it's what you put inside that makes the difference, and the intention. Now, when we are working with an intention, yes, very good, Paul, that's right. It's better that you start to do this protection bag. You can even, take a small piece of fabric, so together to make, a small pocket, and put everything inside. But again, start always on a new moon. Okay, on a new moon, you simply take a little piece of paper, you write down your intention. So my intention for the next moon cycle is to attain more clarity, or to get the love of my life back, or to get the job, or to have, more, to be more prosperous financially. You don't have to elaborate. It has to be very simple and straight, okay? So let's see the first one with protection, self-love. You will take, a container, put some lavender seeds, okay? Then you can put just a pinch of chamomile, okay? Chamomile. And you put your clear quartz, okay? Then what I like, even numbers, so I usually always put, 3 crystals, but, they can be also, the small one. You don't have necessarily to use, the big one like this. You can also use chips, okay, like this one, okay? I have a clear quartz here, let me see. Like this one. This is a chip of clear crystal, so you can put this in there. Then this one, it's better, even bigger. Then I have a little piece of a selenite I'll put in there, because it's good. And what I will put in there is also amethyst, okay? Then you have to boost this with a pinch of cayenne red pepper, because it's what is really boost. And this is the first one, and you are done, okay? So basically, then you make your own invocation, your intention, your, how do you say, small prayer. I have all my best intention for this to work. Please, universe, be with me and help me to get more clarity, more peace, or whatever you put into the balls. And then this has to be something that is personal. Nobody has to touch it. So put it on your bedstand, or under the bed, or in a in a drawer, and just I usually put in a place where I can see it, because every time you see what you have done, it's a reminder for you that you have an intention and you have a desire to come true, okay? So the second one that I want to show you is if you really, let's say, in the event that you, let's see, you have a divorce, or you separate for your partner, and that is of course a very that you live with in the same house, okay? So that of course is a traumatic experience, and in that case, you want to sage the place with incense, Palo Santo. Palo Santo, I think, and I show you here, and it's the best things, to take away, especially emotional pain, They can be after a breakup, or yeah, or a very serious, disagreement with someone. So what I will do in this case is to put, some chips of Palo Santo, which I can do now because I don't have a knife, in, let's say, in here. Then I will put here black tourmaline or onyx, okay? And let's say there is Palo Santo in there. Then I will put a carnelian, okay? Because carnelian are, our root chakra energies. They can really, make us, if they are all over the place, more bad than good. Then you take your black rice, okay, black rice. You put some black rice in this, okay, and then you put, a drop of lavender oil, essential oil, because it's the most radical that you can find, okay? The geranium will be better, but it's really expensive. So if you don't want to invest 20 euro for that expensive oil, just use lavender, okay? Then, of course, there is always, your intention to make this work, okay? And you close your container, whatever it is, can have, a small jar. Remember, you don't have to use a jar like this to make something, because everything is in the intention. If you keep a focus on what you want to achieve while you are doing this, then, and this is... in this case, you will hang this over my entrance, okay? Now, should we take a break? And if anyone is here, want to an angel card reading, let me know. If you have any question, please let me know. If you, for instance, want, your personalized mojo bag, protection bag, let me know, and I'll give you, advice. If you need any advice about, stones or protection spell, please let me know. And on top of this, I'm also open. How long you born, Palo Santo? This is a very good question. Thank you, Paul. Look, Palo Santo, once you're born, okay, won't born forever, okay? So, but the smoke is very powerful. So even if you wait until you can, blow on it 2 or 3 times, and while you are smudging the room, but then after you revive, the flame 2 or 3 times by blowing on it, let it go, okay? Nothing, it's casual, and sometimes when you see that it's constantly not working, leave it and try the next day. Thank you. So anyone has a question, I'm here more than ready to give you any advice. I have also my beautiful cards, so my tarot card, my angel card, if anyone wants. So I thank you for all the people that are watching. I don't know who is in, who is not. Say hello. There is Yes saying hi. And so, anybody here? I feel very lonely if you don't, let me know in the comment anything. Let me see here. Oh, thank you, Paul. Thank you. Oh, you can cleanse it. You know that I will use Palo Santo. I will use Palo Santo because when someone, enter your space, that it's like a physical what do you say, a physical intrusion. It's really like it's a very very bad juju, whatever. Somebody can enter your house, just stole a glass or having a walk, but it's still a violation of something that it's very very personal, and the car is the same. So what I will use is Palo Santo. I will also keep in his car a piece of tourmaline, okay? Because tourmaline, keeps the bad juju, bad energy of, away. But it also absorbs the bad feelings that you may have. And so I will put maybe tourmaline with a clear quartz, because it's a booster of energy, and an amethyst point, because amethyst point is much better than a polished one. And yes, but Palo Santo, absolutely, that it's in my experience that you have to do over and over, because going around with Palo Santo, and you don't have to do all the car in one day, but and then the smell, beautifully. And you can do, his bottle with some, shavings from Palo Santo, the 2 stones, and some lavender seeds, so that it's, and, this is something that you can keep in your car and burn, just like this, all over, under the car. So, yes. So, anyone has any other things that want to ask about self-protection, crystals? And again, we sell, not that many, but quite. This is just to show you a small bowl of crystal. I source it, so not anymore, because with COVID, everything, it's upside down. But in the States, and most of these crystals are tumbled by this woman that I know, and she has a tumbling machine, and to tumble a raw crystals, it's like takes, I don't know, many hours, and she has a very very great love for crystals. So, and she also always go to the Tucson Crystal Fair, and she lives in North Carolina, so there are areas in which she go and, dig up and, comes with crystals. So it's interesting, it's very interesting. So I have, a few crystals on sales. Look at this. So this is beautiful, isn't this? Look at this. This is an agate. And this is a moss agate. There are all the colors of the heart. Look at this. It's beautiful. This is unakite, something that you can use when you are not feeling well, or if you have to go to the hospital. It's a beautiful stone. And this one too. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. And yeah. This is another green moss agate. Look at this. All the oh yes, Denise, Palo Santo, it's absolutely the must-have. You are never wrong with Palo Santo. Okay. Sometimes you can buy some incense that is too toxic, but with Palo Santo you are never ever wrong. Never ever wrong. and unfortunately has become, you know, very, very popular. And so there is a lot of exploitation about Palo Santo. A lot of people that are very, you know, environmental conscious, they use Palo Santo again. But and personally, I won't buy any longer Palo Santo for any other supplier, because the supplier I bought my last batch of Palo Santo that we sell. So if anyone is interested in Palo Santo, we have different weights. So my supplier who lives in the States retired, so, and he couldn't, you know, address me to, you know, a serious trader like he was. So once my supply of Palo Santo is gone, it's gone. Oh, citrine, Yellowstone. Okay, why it's really good? Because, you know, crystal have to be, you know, recharged. And if you have anything, you know, made of selenite, like this one, you know, you can put, you know, your crystal on top. And selenite is an excellent recharger for crystals, sorry. And but also I always, you know, if you don't know what you put your crystals, you can either take a crystal container or glass. Don't put your crystals on anything plastic, okay? A wood container is also good. But use some natural things, okay? So no plastic, please. Right, anyone who wants an angel card, or yeah, let me know. I have plenty of decks here. I will be online for another while. So, and remember, I have another talk later on today at 8 o'clock p.m. Dublin time. Welcome, Paul. At 8 p.m. there will be, you know, all centered about angels. So, and right, Denise, so let me see. You have a specific area? Because, you know, my angels works in different way. They have, you know, like a consultant, they are different specialists. Let me see this one. Okay, Denise, Linda, and Paul. Okay, Denise, for you, let me see. This is love, 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 love. Let's see. Ah, you like the Celtic deck, right? Paul. It's a new deck. It's very exciting. You want... wait. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Denise, I love card. Okay. Passion. For you, I have passion. Now, I don't think you can see what he says. But he says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So... I think you want, and I feel the way in which you can connect, you know, with love is through your dreams. So pay attention in the next week or so to your dreams that might have, you know, some answer to what you need to know in terms of love, okay? Let me see, Linda, a love card reading, please. So let me do the same. Yes, Celtic deck, it's very powerful. Linda, keep an open mind. Your soulmate might differ from your usual type and expectations. It's a lovely card. I'll take another one for you, Linda. This is for Linda. Let me see. Oh, new love. So, looks good. New love, and keep an open mind because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. It's a very good omen. Yeah, good. Well done, Linda. Celtic cards. It's my very popular deck now. Let me take it where I put my lovely deck card. It's where is it? Here. This is a very intense. You are very welcome, Denise. Very, very welcome. This is this deck. It's very intense. So it's one that I shouldn't use for online reading, but since I never work with this, okay, keep in mind that the message might work in a different way. I don't know how, but So let's say, Paul, the message for you for the week, let's say, okay? What we have, Paul? Ooh, we are the King of Swords. Look. King of Swords. Now, Paul, I really feel that this is a very powerful card, a very beautiful. Look, King of Swords. You are very welcome, Linda. King of Swords, I think that the next week you will really rock and roll, okay? And this one even looks like a St. Patrick, because you see I got the snakes here. Look, can you see it? So maybe you will have again another busy week of work, but I feel you really land on your feet, and I really feel that the next week you will feel overall more self-confident, and I really feel that you will have all the clarity that you need, to go ahead with the week at work and not just at work, okay? So, Lisa Ma, let's see the card for you. So, for this, I'm doing a different way because I'm not shuffling the cards. I'm just, let's see for you, Lisa Ma. Right. Ooh, for you I have, okay, the King of Wands, okay. Maybe you have to deal a little bit than usual with a grumpy husband. I don't know. But it's good, it's good. There will be a lot of, doing, talking, so, I think it's related to him, so, but nothing to worry about it. So this is great. So let me know if anyone wants a card. Creativity for me, not much. I got a card for me. It's creativity, and so I should create something more. So, and if anyone has a question about, you want some advice for your protection, Hello, Yana, if you want. Lisa, I'm sorry. That was... to Russell. Okay, I don't know Russell personally, so I can give you, let's see what the card will tell about you moving on, or put a like on this post, Yana, just in change of an energy that will be good. If in exchange of a free card for you, you can put a like on, this post. What I was saying, okay, if anyone needs, advice regarding, protection, and this is nothing to do with superstition, because if you read even something about the Celtic practice, okay, here in Ireland, in Scotland, you will see how the ancestors, that are more your ancestors than mine, were using the moon cycle to, even make plans for battles or for marriage or, anything else. So what I'm saying, it's not to draw you into superstition, because I'm not a superstition person. I think we are all responsible for, what happened in our life. But we have from Mother Earth what can help you us, okay? Okay, Lisa. So there is a difference, like yeah. Yana, I don't know if you should move on. Look, I don't think that anything will change between you and Russell in the near future with the moon. That is a major arcana. This is the King of Wands reversed, and then we have the King of Swords, okay? So his energy doesn't come, in my opinion, towards you, anything closer to, what do you say, reconciliation. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, to stop now, but I see Lisa Ma a week of being grumpy, so good luck with that. So, I want to show you, like the cards, because this Celtic deck, it's also, no problem, Yana, drop in anytime. I will be online at 8 p.m, so if in the meantime you have any other question, put a like and come back. This major arcana from the Celtic deck is absolutely beautiful. Look at this, all the green, okay? This is the High Priestess. Then they also changed the name because they call the Empress the Lady. And the Emperor, it's the Lord. Okay? They call the Magician the Druid. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. And they mix, like this kind, that seems, an old portrait. And some cards are more, modern, like the Lovers. Look at this, all the green. And this is not following the numerology that you find in the Rider-Waite deck, okay? Because the Chariot is number 7 on this deck, okay? So it's really intense. Yeah, I really like it. And it's the Warrior. the shaman. They call the wheel, the web. And the hangman comes like this, the sacrifice. Look at this. What I really like is the death card. Usually you have a skeleton. And look at this. Isn't this lady beautiful? Then we have the underworld. Would be the devil in a normal deck. The tower. Almost there. The star. The moon. The sun. And the word in here is here. And the word 3. I love this deck. I really love this deck. So, if I don't have any other question, if anybody else wants a short reading, okay, please let me know, because I will be online another few minutes, and again from today until next Sunday included, I will offer my reading at a discounted rate, you know, to honor this Mind, Body and Soul event. So all of my readings, but the time won't exceed 40 minutes. So I won't read for you for, you know, 33 hours. Time 40 minutes tops, and will be 30 euro, okay? To pay via PayPal, you can pay to me, or you can pay to one of the animal charity that I support, because again, all proceeds from my reading coming from this page are going straight to the animal, you know, charity that I support, and this is it. And now you cannot choose your charity. It's my reading, my time, I choose the charity, okay? Lisa Matt, thank you again for being with me. Very nice, at least, you know. Follow me tonight at 8 p.m. if you can. I'm talking about angel and something else. And so what time is it now? 1:44. Oh, very good, very good, very good. I also support my lovely horse rescue. They are doing a very great job. They are based in Cork, but you know they really are all over the country, and back into the light sanctuary. These are people that I met, you know, during, you know, my last 20 years here in Ireland, and I know for sure that they will use every single penny to help the animals, okay? I have, you know, my reservations to use the big, you know, like SPCAs, but you know, it's my, or the one where, you know, everyone, you know, give money to, which is good, so that people gives money to the animals. But you have also not just to shop, you know, locally, but you have also to support your local small charities, okay, because they are very struggling. So I'm sure that, you know, we are all on Facebook. If you live, I don't know, in Polish, and you want to be useful. So first, instead to go to the national SPCA, go to online and look small charities in Polish, and help someone locally. Okay. We are becoming too much global. We always think, bigger, but reality is that we are small and we have to be closer to our neighbors. We used to be, at least when I was little, okay? It's nice to have friends in New York, in Tokyo, or, but it's nice to know the people that is living around you. So you can be international and then be an asshole, not knowing that your neighbor's needs a pint of milk, and that's it's horrendous. Shop locally and support any charity. Can be even for lost children. I don't know. Everybody has a passion, so local business, local charities, and be kind with your neighbor. Unless your neighbor it's not kind to you, but that it's another story. You can always choose to be kind. Okay. So thank you again for being with me today. I had a great time. I hope that what I said during this talk at least gave you some clarity, and I'll see you around 8, and then this festival online will be over, so we'll see each other, I don't know when. Okay, thank you, have a great day, bye, and thanks again, bye bye.